Okay, you can see this one. Okay, and then we this one. Okay, so for this DDA algorithm, this one is C++. So we wanted to convert to our openGL. So this one is we routed now. Okay, we write this function first. Okay, we copy the function. We write a function first. Void line DDA. The same. So in this case, okay, we have a x0, integer y0, and xn, xyn. But we know that, okay, in our openGL, we don't have the integers, right? Correct or not? But to easy calculate, we still using this one. But later on, when we drawing, we do the conversion. And now we know that, okay, our width and our height is 800 and 600. Okay, so this one you want to modify is okay. You can continue with this, right? Okay, int y0 is y start, and int x n is n of the x, and int yn is endpoint for the y. So this one remain the same. So this one is calculate the dx is delta x is equals to the xn minus the x0. So we get the delta x, and our delta y is equals to yn minus the y0. So for our step, okay, for our steps and our k here, okay, so this is the x increment. You can continue typing increment, y increment. Okay, x is equals to x0 and y is equals to y0. Okay. Okay, so this is the commas. Okay, now is detecting is it the length of the the delta x is greater than the delta y, so we'll get the step equals to dx. So if dx fabs is the absolute, okay, so it's greater than the dy, so the step will be equals to dx. Okay, so else the step will be equals to dy. Okay, so for the increment as well, the x increment is equals to dx divided by steps. So you can type the float here, okay, to calculate the. So the step I think is integers. Oh, okay, so y increment is equals to float dy divided by steps. Okay, so for these step pixels, okay, we can use the GL point to replace, so we can plot it. So you can type BLG begin, or you can have the same thing, the function which is called the set pixels. Okay, so you can put it like the float, the integer, float x and y, round x and y. Okay, so here you can have a float x and float y. So this is the GL begin. Okay, GL points. Okay, GL points. Sorry, GL in. So in between, we can write the sorry. Okay, GL begin and GL. So this one is the GL vertex 2D or 2F. Okay, so this one is X and this is a Y. So we need to do a conversion here. Later we need to do a conversion here. Okay, so for this one, the step is for. Okay, so here we need to like set pixels. X and Y here. The first point. So our first point X and Y. Because our X is equal to X0, Y equals to Y0. So X and Y. Okay, this is the first. And then for loops, for you can type int k is equal to 0, k is less than the steps. Okay, k for first, x plus equals to x increment. Okay, y plus equals to y increments. Okay, and then we do the set pixel. X and Y. Okay, so now this is the conversions that we get is the bigger value for the X. So the X we get is like the 800 to 600. So if you want to get the range -1 to 1, instead we'll need to have the X recalculate. It will be the numbers that 2 times the width two times x how to calculate we don't calculate. So we'll have the pain here. Okay, so if we have the -1, 0 and 1 here, and our range will be 0, -1, 1, 0. So this one is from starting from 0 to 800 bits. So means that this one is like 400, correct or not? So how to make your -1 to 0 and 800 is 1. So 400 it will be the 0. Okay, and then this one is 200. So means that -0.5 will be 200. Okay, so I make it like bigger, 801, 1600, and then divided by 2 minus 1. Is it? Okay, so I make it like the calculation as 2 times, sorry, 2 star, 2 times the width, so means that is can make it 800, 800, 160, minus 1. So this is the x divided by my width. So I recalculate it now. So I redraw it. So the same thing with y as well. 2 times the y divided. This one you can type a new x float and float new y is 2 times y divided by height minus 1. Okay, so this one new x you plot this, and then new y we plot this. Okay, so now we wanted to declare our function. Okay, so declare our function and we call our function. So we call our function. Okay, if I draw the line from the starting point, -1, -1, -1, -1.08，哎，就是讲零，这边是零，但这边是800 y 600。Okay, so if I'm drawing my line, what else? Integers for initializing. So I'm use 6 pixels. Okay, so declare. Okay, we do the calculation and our drawing. Okay, so now you see we able to plot. We write the 2 point and we able to draw line here. So because my line drawing, because our width will be 800, 600, so I draw my line. Okay, I draw my line is this one. I call my line here. Okay, okay, 0, 0, 800, 600. So it's from this point to draw this point. Okay, so if I'm drawing like 0 and then this one from here to here, so the height will be 600, right? So this one is 0 to, so this one is 0. So so if from here to here, Okay. So now, okay, I want you to using this concept to that. Okay.